Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to part 2 of a productive week in my life. Like almost always, I woke up quite early to walk my dog and there was a beautiful sunrise. And once I came back home, I started working on my thesis outline that I had to submit to my professor. And then I got on to filming the introduction for that week's video, which was the one on the home tour of malasaña. And I started editing a bit, but I couldn't finish it. Then I ate some lentils for lunch way too early. Like, can someone please tell the people who plan my classes at IE that having class from 1 to 4 p.m. each day means I have to eat at 12:15. Like, this isn't human. Then a bit of the same routine as I walked to university, read some cases for Thursday meanwhile, and then I went and I attended class and I walked back, finishing the reading that I hadn't actually finished on the way there. And actually, as I was coming back, I ran into an old colleague of mine from my internship. I walked by the supermarket as well to stock up on some ice cream because I was gonna get my wisdom teeth removed the next day. I also grabbed some coffee since we were running out. Then I came back home and I did some more editing for Thursday's video. After a lot of editing and walking my dog again, I headed to basketball to get those gains. This training was not as intense as Mondays, but it was still great. And then I came back home and guess what? Yep, more editing. Oh, and by the way, I found €1 in the street, so I felt so lucky and rich. And then it was Thursday. I slept horribly that day. I'm not sure quite why. I think maybe I was nervous for my wisdom teeth removal. I don't know. I went to bed at 1 a.m. editing a video, which I still haven't finished, by the way. I was just like, cow. So I was like, okay, let me just go to bed and not set an alarm because I don't have anything important until like 11:40, and I trust myself enough to wake up earlier than that. And I guess I did because I woke up at 7 a.m. and then I couldn't fall back asleep. I'm super pale. Oh my god. I need to go out in the sun and tan. But I spent the whole morning editing my YouTube video for malasaña because, yep, this video was taking way longer than I expected. I still have so much more to go. And I headed to my wisdom teeth removal. I waited there for so long, and then the actual procedure itself only lasted like 5 minutes max. I'm going to show you a video now of my wisdom teeth, so whoever doesn't like blood or anything of that sort, make sure you skip that part. And then after the procedure, I was still like chilling almost. It didn't hurt at all. I think it was because the anesthesia was still doing its thing. And then it started hurting a bit after it faded, but I just took an ibuprofen and poof, felt like new. But so far, easy. So I attended class and I did my best to participate with my toothless mouth, but it all went great actually. I didn't even feel it at all actually. I'm done with classes and this doesn't hurt at all because I had an ibuprofen and I can't feel it. The only thing is that I'm speaking weird because it only really hurts when I talk sometimes, and that only happens when air enters the holes, and then I get like extremely like sharp pain and then it goes away in a second. But apart from that, don't even feel it with the ibuprofen. And I finally finished editing my YouTube video and I uploaded it. I actually really like the results, so again, make sure to check it out if you haven't done so. I was quite tired since the day before I hadn't slept much, and then because of my wisdom teeth removal, I decided to give myself a bit of a break. My dog really wanted to pee for some reason and opened the front door all by herself, so I walked her early, and yeah, just more resting, TV, relax. Just like that, it was Friday. I wanted to make a pancake recipe for breakfast. It turned out horrible, so I tried to hide it a bit with some ham and cheese. I guess it worked a bit, but oh well. And then I walked to university, and just like always, I try to do something as I walk to university and back, and this time it wasn't as productive. I decided I watched last night's episode of Isla de las Tentaciones, my favorite Spanish reality TV show. And then walking back, I decided to continue watching people cheating on each other. So yeah, that was my trip back. I came back home and I took one of the longest naps ever. And then I made myself some pancakes, and this time another recipe which did turn out good because I still really wanted pancakes. Since I hadn't done that much exercise, at least compared to other weeks, this week I decided I'd go rollerblading on Friday since it wasn't that much heavy duty and I had just taken my wisdom teeth out, so I didn't want to push myself too hard. And I went quite far away from home actually, and I decided I'd turn back when the road suddenly got really rocky and kind of dangerous for my new rollerblades. And because I wasn't so used to these especially, yeah, I decided it'd be a good idea to come back. I almost killed myself in that ramp going down because it's like a super chill ramp, but it's all with that type of floor. It was freaking horrible and there were people, so I couldn't go fast. Yeah, almost killed myself, but I didn't. I also discovered that my rollerblades have like these flashing different colors. Bam, I was stylish.
Oh, yeah. Ay, quiere besitos, quiere besitos.
And then I showered and I got ready to go play some board games with my friends. And that was it for the day. And then the weekend came, and it's not that I wasn't productive. I was actually very productive, but I just barely filmed. So I'm just gonna combine them all into one day. Basically what I did that weekend was I had some basketball games to ref. I watched beautiful sunrises going to them. And then I played padel with friends, took my sister to her boyfriend's house, blah, blah, blah. I just had a lot of things to do. And then my boyfriend also came over and we had some burritos while we watched, I think it was a documentary on the Cecil Hotel. And then Sunday, it was Valentine's Day. And my mom so kindly sent us like the best cheesecakes that there are in Madrid. I did some more home stuff, went to more basketball games, which I was getting graded on. So I still haven't gotten my grade from those yet. But oh well, that was basically my weekend. Oh, I need to find the entrance and oh my god. My molars hurt so much. And that's it for a productive week in my life. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments below. And also let me know if you'd like for me to do more of these. I'll see you guys next week.